cheap games, Xbox Live, and PSN codes, check out G2A in description and use the code ECHO at checkout. Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Echo and I am back today to bring you guys a full showcase of Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.14.0. This is not going to be a detailed video of each specific feature. I just want to make sure you guys are fully updated with what was introduced. Now if you guys want an in-depth tutorial on Cauldrons, I have those videos coming out later on. If you want in-depth tutorials on Redstones, they are also coming later on. There was a lot of things introduced in 0.14.0. This is only alpha beta build 1. There is some bugs, there is some issues. These things will be patched as the update is slowly fixed within a couple of weeks, and then sooner or later iOS users can enjoy it. So if you guys do enjoy this video, I appreciate your support. Be sure to thumbs it up. Let's go. I'm really enjoying the update. So let's go to play. Let's go to Mcpe 0.14.0. I'm going to start off with the basic features first, but we have a lot to go through, so not to worry. I want to start off with something specific, and that is to do with a change inside your options. So if you go to this one here, if you go in here, we've got the Gui Scale. Now you guys told me this was to do with enchanting and also to do with some other people's screens might being smaller, like an iPhone. It's a lot smaller than my Nvidia Shield. So you can actually change the scale to the medium, which is obviously the regular one we have now. You can even set it to small if you wanted to, or of course large. So that was the first change that they have done. Also, a lot of people told me that they have removed a specific skin pack. I'm not sure why they removed it, but that has been removed indeed. The next thing I want to focus on is that they actually give us the access ability to open chests in creative. I can now open chests in creative. It is so much more useful. It's so much better. So for example, these are things I've got on me. These are things from my creative inventory. You guys can see I'm definitely in creative here. I can fly, etc. And having the ability to open chests is something we've wanted for a very long time. Now moving on to the next thing, before I show you guys what's going on with my inventory, because there's something I want to show you. On the left hand side, this is the survival side. So for example, you've got the ability to change your armors. You've got your crafting. So I could literally break these down into this if I wanted to. We've also got in here what I do have in my inventory. You can see I've just got the diamonds there, which is awesome because you now have the survival inventory in creative. Meaning on the right hand side, we've got the creative inventory, which we previously did have. They've definitely cleared up a lot of things here. They look a lot better, a lot sharper, a lot smoother. And I am really impressed with it. I think they've done a great job with this update. Now the next thing I want to focus on here is to do with maps. Now how do maps work? I simply have to hold this down. Now this will also generate another map, as you guys can see right here. So I do have a map right here. Now maps are one of the most buggier features in 0.14 in this build. There is no icon, there is no coordinates. I don't think they plan to add coordinates in 0.14, but maps are broken because there's no cursor to let you know where you're going, to let you know where you've yet to explore. I think the developers are aware of this. This will be fixed, but maps have been introduced. They're a great feature. Overall, they're a great feature. They've also introduced witches. Along with witches have come a lot of things, which I'm going to be showing you in this video. Witches are a hostile mob. They will spawn in and around swamp biomes, and also they do have witch huts, which are a great structure in Minecraft Pocket Edition. I'll try my best to show you guys a witch hut in this video if I can't. I'm pretty sure you guys know what they look like and know what to expect. If not, I do a video to teach you about that anyway. And something that you can do now is that you can actually place pumpkins on top of your head, which look absolutely awesome. So if you ever wanted to place a pumpkin on your head, this is pretty awesome. And this feature, this specific feature being the pumpkin, if you look an enderman in the eye, then they won't attack you, even if you look directly in their eyes. So the pumpkins can be useful for when you go to the end. So when the end is officially introduced to Pocket Edition, they're going to be very useful. You can also place on a creeper head, a Steve head, a zombie head, a wither skeleton head, and of course a skeleton skull as well. These can be obtained if a supercharged creeper blows up in the radius of a skeleton, zombie skeleton, creeper, etc. They can be dropped, which is very, very rare. I think this is exactly the same on Minecraft Pocket Edition as well. And just to show you guys what I look like, this is exactly what I look like. Yes, if you want to troll your friends and mess around with that, is exactly what you guys can do. It's a cool feature. I'm surprised it wasn't introduced a very long time ago. So now we go into the more interesting things. Sand, red sand was a feature on Minecraft Pocket Edition. However, we didn't have the smooth, the chiseled, or the normal sandstone block itself. So they did introduce these variations. And this means that basically you can craft more things for your designs. So that was one. I think that's like, sorry, there's only 2 blocks that were introduced. The sandstone types, and of course one more block, which you guys are really going to be excited about. The next thing is to do a cauldrons. Again, this is just a very basic detail video about cauldrons. I have a full explanation and guide about cauldrons coming later on tonight. Look forward to it, guys. There's something specific I want to teach you. So let me just grab myself some water. You simply fill up these all the way with water, and then you can actually introduce dyes to them. Now, this is a Pocket Edition exclusive. No other version of Minecraft has this. I'm pretty sure PC will get this. I'm pretty sure console will get this in due course time. So what you need to do here is find your dyes. So for example, I wanted to grab, let's just grab some test ones here. Some of my best ones. My favorite one has to be the red one. The red one looks awesome. We've got light blue. We've got orange dye, we've got the red dye here. And now, if I wanted to grab some armor, which is what I'm about to do now, I'm going to grab myself some leather armor. You can only do this with leather armor. You can't dye any other color. But all I need to do here is tap on this. It will change the color of the armor to whatever corresponding color you are. And for example, I could combine this, so I could tap this on there, and then I could tap it on there, and the colors will change over and over. There is endless possibilities of colors that you can select. So bear that in mind. It's a great addition. That's basics of how the cauldrons work, but I have more details and something specific and exciting about them as well. So I like that. Hoppers. Hoppers are absolutely brilliant. Hoppers are very useful. Now, to teach you guys the basics of hoppers, hoppers can be placed in all 4 directions, meaning that you can place it down, you can place it sideways, because you can see the sideways one, they're all leading into this one block. So you have to do it facing the direction. So let me grab myself a hopper and show you how this works. So I grab myself a hopper. I break this. I can aim this on the chest, and you can see it's aiming down. I can aim it on this one, as you guys can see there. So, for example, if I was to throw this in this one, oops, that failed. If I was to throw this one in this one, it would go in here, then go in here, and then it would make its way into the chest. If I can access the chest real quick, I can't. Let's just break this block here. Oops, as you guys can see there, the helmet is there. So hoppers are going to be a great addition. I'll have more details about redstone. Hoppers, pretty much, they're going to be great for automatic farms. Your items automatically go in the hopper, then they go automatically into the chest. And they are made with a chest and, of course, iron as well. So they are a little bit cost effective. Very useful for your Minecraft world. Very useful for automatic farms and pretty much stacking up a lot of things. Also, you can store things in there. For example, I can store little things in here. It's just another basic storage. So if my chest was full, it would start to fill up the hopper. Once the hopper's full, nothing would generate inside them. But I'm pretty sure you guys, a lot of you are familiar with how they work. The next thing is going to be, this is in fact a dropper, and this is in fact a dispenser. Basically, let me explain to you. All right, the dropper will drop the item. This will go on the floor. Now it's not working because it hates me. But basically, let me try this with some other things. Just put some random things and see if this will work. It's not working, but the dropper will literally drop an item on the floor. Meanwhile, the dispenser, let me get rid of this, should automatically put the armor on you. Now, for some reason, they're not working in my world. But basically, if I was to normally go over this this block here, it would literally dispense the armor and put it on my character. So it would be on here. Sorry, it would be on here on my character. But it looks like there are some bugs with this. It does work sometimes. It's just not 100% reliable at this current time. Go and test it for yourself. I'm pretty sure you guys are fully aware. Now, the comparator. The comparator to me is still very vague in my head. I never really use redstone that much, but the comparator will send an input out one way and not the other. For example, you can see it's not sending a signal that way, but it is sending a signal that way. Another example is if I grab myself some redstone and show you guys something very basic here. So let's just grab this. If I was to put a weight pressure plate right here on this last block, which I just broke, and one here, and then one on this side, basically I could put, let's just test the pressure plate. It's hard to explain, it's more easy to show you. So I put this here and this here. If I was to put some blocks on the input and then the right side, then the output might not show a signal. There's detailed videos everywhere. I'm not the guy to tell you about the comparator. Meanwhile, I know about the repeaters. The repeater is very self-explanatory. So you can see here, I've activated this. Meanwhile, the signal only goes up to 15 blocks, meaning that this does not light. However, if you grab yourself a repeater, which is this one, it will repeat the signal. So if I break this, it will repeat the signal for another 15, 16 blocks, making it ongoing, automatic. And you've also got ticks. You've got 1 tick, 2 tick, and 3 ticks as well. So the ticks are important. It's going to be great for note block songs, and also it's going to be great for the like awesome customizations that people are going to make, like the maps, the Redstone community. I'm looking forward to seeing. Awesome addition. I love the repeater because previously we didn't have it. We had the basics of Redstone. Sadly, there's no pistons or sticky pistons. I know it's a bummer, but they didn't introduce them. The next feature here is in fact item frames. Now, item frames on Pocket Edition apparently are a lot different compared to the other versions. Apparently that's what they've said. I really don't see too much difference, but if you guys really wanted to, I could put a map inside there. So I could put, let's just grab some maps here and generate some maps real quick. So let's just quickly do this. Oops, I wasn't meant to break that. I'm breaking things here. I'm just going to generate a few maps. You can actually make map walls. You can also put other things in there as well. So for example, I can put these in here, just to let you guys know. You can put other items in there. Any item at all you can literally put in. But the maps are the pretty cool ones. They're going to be so much more useful once they fix this bug. So let's just grab myself this, 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 and of course this. So you can see here, I can tap this, and I can tap this. And it will literally make a giant map wall, which is a little bit better in survival compared to a flat world. I'm just showing you guys the basics of this one. Then we've got the second block that was introduced into Minecraft 0.14, and this is in fact the slime block. Now the slime blocks, I don't know if they generate naturally in the swamp biomes. I think that was just a little bit of a teaser, but the slime blocks that you do what they say on the tin, they're slimy, you can bounce on them, you take no fall damage, they're great for trampolines, and also you can make some great contraptions with redstone. The rumor was that they did introduce ender pearls. I've not seen ender pearls. I've tried the ID for ender pearls. They're not showing up, so I'm kind of confused about that. Then we've also got here, which was a single trap chest. We've also got a double trap chest, which previously wasn't added. So you've got the single one, and of course you've got the double one. You can access this as well. Trap chests pretty much initiate like redstone signals, so you can cause people to blow up, which is fun. And then the last feature we have here is in fact baby zombies riding specific mobs. Now baby zombies, if I read it to you, baby zombies now have a 15% chance to want to be a jockey. If they want to be a jockey, then upon getting near a player, they will look for one of the following to ride before attacking the player: adult wolf, adult ocelot, cow, pig, sheep, adult chicken, spider, or adult zombie. Basically, you have to be in survival to see this feature, but they will ride them, and they are very, very fast. Look how fast the baby zombie is on an ocelot. They will chase you. They're extremely fast. There's some other things that they've done as well. Fixed some door textures, improved slime, spawning, UI changer. Pretty much I've covered the main features. If you guys are yet to opt in to the beta, there's links down below. Let me know what your favorite feature is. Again, I have more detailed videos coming on the specific features later on tonight. I'm also going to have a Let's Play episode coming tomorrow, so I hope you guys are really excited about this. Take care, stay beautiful, and as always, I'll catch you next time. Bye!